An immeasurable gift. Why refuse it?
Not their innocence.
A pity. Non requiescat in pace.
Goodwin said to meet him at an alehouse nearby.
Lante mondee compito?
Halvvägs till Elve.
Tack för det senaste.
Minsta hade stor frideish.
We magon newsia.
I can out-drink it all up! Step up! You'll see for yourself!
Såna deras huda, ismiddelum, wolfheadum beseton. Hegunjat, one for heja. Nåda tuvila, atlengathit erano. Na åt skia att driva. Ubetare herguna. Hogas hudat way bruket. Elnen benok fordilon. Någon is wara.
Jesus wende wakker on wine.
Så den elnen efter kolbiri.
Heter machine to beren.
Swakrano.
Eivor!
Is this where Justice hides when she's tired?
Hides? Splood, no. This is a wake, my friend. A celebration to ease the quill on her way to eternal damnation.
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies tell me stories of an avenging angel striking down the unworthy.
I have been called worse.
Hail, Ealdor. That's Life Destroyer in our dialect.
I said easy with my kinsbane. Old honey waves alive in my horn, and my eyes on the door, expecting my death, yet unafraid.
You're quite safe with me, Dane. For now. If the mead is fresh and the air is cool, you may often find a friend even amongst your enemies.
I could use someone like you in my settlement, with ink on his fingers and a sense of honor.
I would love to devote myself to the study and practice of the law. There is a weariness in war I wish I could shake off.
Impossible. Even in death, our battles will rage on. It's the way of things.
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the order down to size, you have given England a hope of unity. It must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are the last of Winchester's enemies.
Are you sure the Sikhs is dead?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Sikhs is dead. A transitive property of mortality, you see.
I don't believe it. Too much theater in Winchester. Overwrought players and wailing women.
Well, you could pay your respects and see for yourself. The funeral is today.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives, there's work to be done.
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty corpse in death. Alive, he'd be much bigger. Whether you find or make a corpse, meet me at the Witten with your report.
Le sorti al rasputelato.
the bishop is worm meal, then here should be the proof.
Lord grant my brother Aelfir eternal
Such a
bliss,
grisly fate.
where
Did you
joy
know
endures
Aelfir?
for all
By
those who
reputation,
love
I
the
did.
god.
He was no friend of Alfred's. I once heard them quarreling at a Witten.
A sad day for Winchester.
Maybe now God will reward us with a man who truly believes in him.
Did you know Bishop Aelfirth?
No, but I plan to write an epic poem of his grisly demise. Oh, poor Aelfirth, scorched of face. All your woeful companions, bold, bayoneted, weeping. Weeping as you are...
Sleeping?
Oh, yeah, perfect, yes.
I am sorry for your loss.
Makes no odds to me. But I'm sorry for Harriet. She cared so much for him. More than a sister should.
A stranger comes to Wember.
You do not mourn like they do.
Wember is always here, helping the sleeping, singing to them, so they are not frightened before they meet God.
The sleeping? You mean the dead?
Wember helps the monks. Dig, dig, dig.
You dig the graves. Did you bury Aelfirth?
Have you seen Layoff? My poor friend. Poor Layoff.
Lay off. What happened to him?
Sleeping? Sleeping like my dog when I hugged him too hard.
Someone hurt Layoff?
Yes, yes. And while he slept, they stole his face. Are we friends now?
Did you know Bishop Aelfirth?
Barely. But can you still smell the burned flesh? It's rife across the whole graveyard.
Do you not see? I am in prayer.
May we speak of your brother's death?
Have you no shame? Leave me.
I know the burden you bear. Such a weight of sin you have taken on, and all for your brother's sake. I know he lives.
No, He said it was for the good of all. I am his loyal sister, and I tell you he is dead. You hear me? Dead. Leave me alone. I cannot betray my brother. Guards, protect me! Why will you not leave me alone?
Enough of this, cat and mouse. Where is your brother, the one they call the Sikhs?
He is a ghost now. But he will make himself flesh once more at the Witten. And Alfred will be king no more.
He means to kill Alfred?
Regicide? No. The king will step aside and Aelfirth will lead us all, risen and resplendent as the Lord.
You are a damned fool.
Show me what lies ahead.
The Sikhs must be hiding in the crowd, biding his time to strike at Alfred.
But the decay of English prose has been proven. Not priest, clerk, or abbot can turn the letter of their sermons from Latin to English. And how can we understand God's words if they are not spoken in our tongue? Aelfirth is dead, and we mourn him. But the foul deeds of the unrighteous are sown among our holy deeds, like cockles and tare in a field of wheat. Education, wisdom, enlightened thought. This will raise us above the sins of our fathers. These I will demand of the next Bishop of Winchester. And so we meet to discuss all worthy candidates and choose the man who will shepherd our flock.
The king is mine!
By God, it's true. The bishop... He'll kill us all!
Why do you defend this tarnished crown? Enough, you scheming cur!
Greater men than you have died on my side.
Hellfire!
How sweet is the shepherd's pipe when he calls his lambs to slaughter. I was born to Christians in the northern wilds. My mother would cradle me beneath the stars and whisper, dove-like, God watches over you. Then your people came. And God fixed his stout eye as they slit her throat for a copper ring. No stars threw down their spears as barbarians smeared her blood through fields of broken wheat. God watched all, and I hated him.
It may be Alfred's god was testing you. A trial you failed.
Alfred's god is weak. Yet he would chain us all in his service, from our first breath to our death rattle. My order wishes to break these mind-forged manacles. I am the wolf in lamb's wool.
He takes on the role of a god himself. A worthy path to walk.
A wolf is but a walking feast for ravens.
One more gift for you, Dane. A deadly truth, if you can find it. With my death, the Order will not die. It will only transform into something far worse for all of us.
Elfirth will not cheat Loki's dread daughter twice.
I owe you my life.
An irony not lost on me, Alfred.
My king, we'll go by back streets to the Old Minster. Eivor may find us there when all has settled.
Aelfirth, my love! No! Curse you, Dane! My brother served God.
He was not a Christian. He abhorred your god.
But why strike him down? Have you no compassion for good men?
We both have more questions than answers. But if you know this key, perhaps we can help one another. Where is its home?
You treated me with kindness, but this damned order, their machinations killed my brother, so the rest may rot. Take this key to the ruins beneath the bishop's house. You may find answers there.
That way school
Te conspecto hominum quale dilex ego sum. he be in?
Need to cloak myself here.
What? Focus, we have this! With me, here! No! Why the hood, stranger?
The Archbishop never suspected my heresy. I kept secrets as I gathered believers. I appeared so pious my eyes bled for him, but I've never felt as much love for his god. Not like I do the old gods. The true gods. Our ancient creators.
Your life was a lie, you mean? You threw your honor into the ocean.
When I told the Archbishop my true belief, he was horrified. So I silenced him.
That silence comes for you now.
There's the target! Shoot it! Together, lad!
Soon.
Neque sape malale complexiones, acte,
If Aelfir's sister spoke true, I will find answers in the ruins. This must be it. The door to Aelfir's secrets. I will send this to Hytham. He may make some sense of it. Everything they did was to undermine Elfrid. She lied to me. There is nothing here of the Order. I should see Elfrid for my reward.
Come forth, Eivor.
Here is far enough.
When wrongdoers came to devour my flesh, these enemies stumbled and fell.
Have the laws of hospitality been thrown out, Alfred? I did exactly as we agreed.
That you did. But do not mistake me. Necessity for friendship.
You are a man of your word, a man of God.
Indeed. By his example, I live my life. Goodwin?
Here is the only silver fit for one of your dragon boats. A reminder of Christ's sacrifice and our charity.
This too I offer you. Live here among us in peace as a Christian, or die a pagan in a blood-soaked field. All you have to lose is life everlasting.
And if I choose neither?
He offers you hope, Eivor. A life of purpose, above and beyond this one. You'd be a fool to refuse.
Your reign will end, King of the West Saxons. Raven wings will beat until your throne crumbles to dust.
You were wrong, Goodwin. This one is beyond saving.
You had your chance, damn you!
I did not want it. Damn you, Alfred. I will return to Hytham and Randvi. They will want to know what happened here.
nice to...
The Order in Winchester has been wiped out, but we are no longer welcome there. My contact was none other than King Alfred himself. The Order wanted him dead, so he fought back.
Alfred? The line between friend and enemy is a porous one.
Eivor, the time has come. Our time.
Our time for what?
My final glory awaits.
Your final glory. I fear to ask what that means.
Do I not speak plainly? My time in Midgard is done. I wish now to see the hall of my ancestors.
If you wish to die, it will not be by my hand.
I do not speak of death, Eivor. I speak of life. Life and glory everlasting. I know I've been in a fog these last few weeks. I know I speak words you don't fully understand. But I only ask you trust me once more, on my final voyage back to Norway, to wish my father farewell and achieve my destiny.
Back to Norway? I need to discuss this with Randvi.
If you must. I will await your answer down by the docks. Do not keep me waiting.
Good day.
I want to see the Alliance map. It may be time to return to Norway. Sigurd is eager to see his father and beyond that I do not know.
I have heard ill news about Styrbjorn in the past year. If you go, go with care.
We'll leave now and return as soon as we're able.
Good. And be safe. Both of you.
Wolfgar, so glad to see you. I cleared Winchester of the Order. Yet to do so meant working with King Alfred.
Your poor fellow soldier led you to the King of Wessex? How very strange. He, or she, is toying with you, it seems.
I have...
Then go in peace.
I said to take care. Did I not say to take care?
Winfried, Bertham, you look dour for festival goers.
I'm not dour, I'm furious. My fool of a son released the cattle we were raising for the feast. Just let them go.
You let them go? Why?
Would you believe it's because I am a lone wolf who says, damn the rules? Would you believe I took them to the river for one last graze, but one of the cows looked at me strangely, and I got scared?
That I believe. Do you want me to get them back for you?
Take Bertham with you. Perhaps you can protect him from the terrifying cattle. Go on, love. Go with Eivor.
Very well.
Where were you when the cow frightened you?
Across the river. That away. I'm not genuinely afraid of cattle, but the look in this one's eyes, I thought it might hurt me. They're big cows.
Perhaps this is an opportunity to overcome that fear you claim not to possess.
This is where it happened. They shouldn't be too far.
Good. Let's begin tracking. There's one. What do you say we turn this into a hunt? A quicker slaughter and fresh meat for the feast.
All right. But I won't get too close. You made that look easy.
Because it was. Now we collect the meat. You seem a young man who has never hunted. Strange for the son of farmers.
Maida said the same thing. She likes to go on hunts for rabbits and pheasants. I actually offered to help.
Look there, Bertham. Another cow. And your first lesson.
All right. Show me.
I understand this is daunting. Even domesticated creatures possess a worthy strength. And so, even in slaughtering and eating them, you must show them respect. I do not begrudge you your fear.
Thank you. I begrudge myself quite a bit. I feel quite foolish.
Bertham, tell me more about Maida. You're quite taken with her.
Oh, yes. She's a remarkable person. Always makes me laugh. And an amazing hunter. She's just so brave. Skilled, strong, and, you know, pretty, too.
You're fond of her.
Imagine how she feels, huh? Fancied by a silly boy who's afraid of cows.
I am no expert tracker, but even watching Sunan grants me insight. Seeing the way she follows trails. I am no expert tracker, but even watching Sunan grants me insight. Seeing the way she follows trails.
Trails? Well, I once stepped in manure and left my own print.
Have a look, Sunan.
Trails? Well, I once stepped in manure and left my own prints through the house. My father was furious. And he did find me.
You see, tracking is in your blood. Now, learn to wield the bow. Arrow rests on the string. Pull it back. Breathe. Aim and release.
You make a challenging thing sound simple. I hope you aren't too... I hope you aren't too annoyed that you need to look after me today. And clean up my mess.
If anything, this is more relaxing a day than I have enjoyed in recent memory.
Oh, there! I see the last one!
Well done. Bertham.
Oh my goodness. Did you see that, Eivor?
It took me a moment. It took me a moment to believe it. Fine work, Kaufira. You have overcome your enemy.
Please don't make that my new nickname.
Ah, I will think on it. Collect the meat, then we'll return to the farm.
Thank you, Eivor. Oh, this part is tougher than I thought. Maida won't believe I've done this. Nor will my mother.
Bertham, were you really scared by a cow? That seems unlikely for a farmer's boy.
Well, if I tell you what really happened, will you tell anyone?
Never.
It's to do with Maida. She's always saying I'm so soft and sweet and kind and lovely.
All good things.
It's terrible. Who wants sweetness? I want to be brave and manly. I thought if I let the animals go, I could hunt them myself and show her I was a good provider and strong. Then I took out my bow, and the cow did look at me, and I did get frightened. So that part isn't entirely false.
There's nothing wrong with having a good heart. I'm sure Maida's fond of you. Young man, not in spite of it.
Thank you, Eivor. I hope you're right. But all the same, I do intend to brag. Just a little. I feared asking this of Maida, but do you ever feel sorry for the creatures? That you must hurt them so?
I do not seek to cause them suffering. I aim for the heart, that it might be a quick death.
I can't imagine being so skilled. Maida is much the same way. One shot, rabbit dead, clean.
Bertham, did you manage not to hurt yourself?
Winfrith, I give you your son, Bertham, the Beast Slayer.
The Beast Slayer!
Oh, you should have seen me out there, Mother. I was a terror with an arrow, but I should go.
Go? Where?
I want to show Maida while the blood is still fresh. See you at the feast.
Well, Eivor, thank you. Whatever you did out there, I'm pleased for it.
What's happened here?
Eivor's here. Thank the gods above. Though it seems they have forsaken us. I am sorry to tell you, Eivor, Tekla is gone.
What? Dead?
No. She's on an errand and left her apprentice in charge. It was him who did all this.
Who is this apprentice?
A fellow called Ake. He'll know what happened here. You need to find him.
Me? Why not you?
Somebody's got to clean up this mess. Besides, I'm startlingly drunk. You go on. My cup has run dry. How is anyone meant to survive without something to drink?
You see, Sunan. That must be Ake. It would seem drunks are not the best trackers.
Those Saxon scum cannot get away with this. There they are. Down there. But where are the barrels?
You. Are you Ake?
Who's asking?
Do you not know me? I am Tekla's friend Eivor. I want to know why you left her brewery in shambles.
Take that back. I'd never do such a thing. It was those Saxon bandits. And I'm gonna slay every last one of them.
Bandits. In Ravensthorpe.
They seem nice enough. I invited them to try Tekla's new brew. We get drinking, and the next thing I wake up, and the barrels are gone. Now that you're here, we can solve this together. With our fists.
You got bandits drunk. They behaved as bandits do, and now you seek violence. Okay. You're not in a state to solve problems.
Oh, no? Well, how about I show you the kind of state I'm in? You'll see how a brewer fights.
Lower your fists. We can go back to the brewery until you sober up.
Enough talk! Have at me! I will be the greatest brewmaster who ever lived!
You're drunk. Even by the standards of our clan, you're in no state to fight.
no fair! I wasn't ready!
Okay, go back to the brewery.
I traveled across the sea to study under a master brewer. Tekla entrusted me with her finest ale, and I lost it. If you knew what it was like to fear losing the faith of the one you admire, you would not be so callous.
I will make you a deal. We'll go get the barrels back. But I will do it. You wait at the boat. No more fighting.
Very well. It must be with the bandits. Call if you need help. Between you and me, your left jab could use a little work.
Stretch your wings, Sunan. Guards here are vigilant. All right. Where have they hidden the ale? I need your eyes, my friend. This is Tekla's ale. I would know those barrels anywhere. She truly is a master.
Bleed! Break! Ah! Your guts out!
Now, to get this back to Aki's boat.
Get you yellow dog! Slow! Together, lads, we have this! Out of options, dog. We have this. Hail!
Tekla's ale is safe.
Thank you, Eivor. You are a hero among heroes. My final request would only be that we keep this matter between us.
That I can do.
I got a few of these Yule tokens from Norvid. Happy to spare them as payment for your kindness. Perhaps you can spend them on some fighting lessons.
Eivor, could you spare a moment?
Tarben.
Forgive my being forward, but I have kept too many secrets in life. I will not carry another. I care for you, Eivor. Since we burned my name in the ledger that day, my thoughts have drifted back to you daily.
I care for you as well, Tarben. You speak words that I have often said myself.
You mean that?
You and I are so alike in our nature, but you temper the flames that burn in me. It comforts me.
In you, I see the fighter I once was. Yet your aims are noble, honest. I cannot look away. May I kiss you?